Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Tech with Obit here. A big shout out to Phone Arena and Alan Friedman, who wrote this article. Appreciate you and all that you do. So, the title of this article: C-band launch makes Verizon a legitimate 5G threat to T-Mobile in the States. So, I'm gonna sort of agree with this article. Um, and I have a lot of thoughts, about what I've seen so far, and to where T-Mobile is going to be. So T-Mobile, I forgot how many pops. They're well over 200 million pops. Verizon reached 100 million yesterday, excuse me. So it's February 1st at the time of this recording, 1:13 a.m. So I'm up a bit late, but Verizon did announce that they reached that, which they would at the end of the month. They're still optimizing, making sure everything's working just as properly, because Verizon, when they release something, they want to make sure it's done right. So, that's what they pride themselves to be: the best network, the best engineers in the industry. So, that's what Verizon, prides themselves to be, as I said. So, with this spectrum, Verizon has, we're gonna see a huge bump, and we're kind of seeing that from Verizon right now. It is giving them a huge bump. Verizon is, I mean, not Verizon. AT&T is dead last. They really don't have nothing to release until probably the spring, this summer. So, AT&T is going to be lacking behind in the speed testing um, category. So, as you see, T-Mobile's on the top, obviously, and Verizon is just right about the middle. But on the next testing with Ookla, Root Metrics, and all these other testing firms. I forget the other testing firm. What is it called again? Yeah, I forget the other testing firms. Please remind me, guys. We're going to see a huge increase in speeds, from Verizon in terms of the 5G deployment. And from my thoughts, just by reading this, T-Mobile is going to have to up their backhaul, because for what I'm seeing and the speed test I've seen online, people are showing me, Verizon with 60 megahertz, sometimes outperform T-Mobile's 2.5 gigahertz with, 100 megs on air, 100 megahertz on air. So, T-Mobile is just really gonna have to start, increasing the backhaul, paying for the higher lease. And at some point, I think by 2025, 2026, from what I'm hearing, they are going to be, rolling out their fiber, because, other channels have been saying this, and I've been saying this for the past year. The owner economics work. They work. If that wasn't the case, then why does AT&T have their fiber going? Why are they accelerating that at a high pace? Because they know it works and people love the product and it's very popular. And so, owning fiber is just much better than just, having someone or calling someone to come, and up the backhaul, and then you have to pay them to come, because, that's a lot of money. The lease and stuff, it's a pain in the ass. And, T-Mobile is just going to, take a hit, on the leases, until they actually roll out their own fiber. So, that's the advantage Verizon and AT&T have. They can just up the backhaul whenever they want, And most of Verizon sites, a lot of them are pretty old. A lot of them have 1 gig backhaul. So, they're going to start replacing and swapping those radios out on those, on those tower units, and putting in new radios with 10 gigahertz backhaul. So, 10 gig backhaul, excuse me. So, you're going to see a huge speed increase on Verizon really, really soon, guys. You're going to see it across the board. And so, you're seeing that. You're going to see that play out on a nationwide scale. So, according to his article, T-Mobile's 5G medium download speed rose during the same period, increasing from 187.11 to 181.99. And T-Mobile didn't even launch any spectrum on January 19th. So, like I said, guys, you're going to see this across the board. You're going to see a dramatic difference in performance on Verizon. You're going to see it on the next speed test reports. I forget the other two firms that we use for testing. I know we have Ookla. I know we have Root Metrics. I know we use kind of Speed Smart. I forget those other apps. But there's various others out there. But like I said, guys, T-Mobile is going to have to densify much more, increase the backhaul. And, I really do not think they should lower the capex in a couple of years. I think they should up it by, let's say, 15 and 17 billion, roughly around that range, for them to, get into rural America, densify much more, and step up their small cell game. Because, Verizon's going to kill them in terms of capacity. Verizon is years ahead. I mean, the amount of small cells I've seen for Verizon downtown and around stadiums is insane. Like, it's really insane, guys. Verizon is not playing around. So, T-Mobile's going to get pretty killed. That home internet is going to kill them. And I know they're limiting that, but, when Verizon came up with their home internet in, downtown area, they can put, as many people on the network as they can, whereas T-Mobile, they're limiting that on per sector basis. So if one sector is full, then whoever lives on that side of on the sector can't request for a new service. So, that's how it's just going to be for T-Mobile. So, that's just... Hey, that's just the difference between Verizon and T-Mobile in terms of the rollouts of their networks and how they plan to utilize it. So, let me know what you guys think about this. I know I was I'm talking a whole lot in this video, but I can't stress this enough. T-Mobile, the only thing that concerns me is the lowering of their capex and them not up in their small cells game, because they're just gonna get killed. And I mean that literally. So, let me know what you guys think about this. Other than that, I'm gonna head up out of here. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. We out.